All right, now we'd like to introduce our next presenter, Steve Notheisen. He's with the Monroe County Economic Development Council and an alderman for the city of Waterloo. He's going to provide information about a property available at Schnucks Plaza in Waterloo.
Thank you, John. For those of you that don't know, Waterloo is a town of 10,000 people, about 8 miles from here. And it's a county seat, and it's a wonderful town with great German ancestry and heritage. It's a mix of suburbanites and country dwellers, much like Bob said. And people have an average commute time of 28 minutes. Now, what does that mean? It means that we are pretty much a bedroom community. And if we can get downtown in 28 minutes, we're probably doing better than Chesterfield. We raise our children to appreciate education, and almost 99% of the kids graduate from high school. And our crime rate is the lowest in Illinois, among the lowest in Illinois for cities of our size. And as we talked about earlier, the average family income for Waterloo is over $72,000 and has been among the top 10 communities in the St. Louis metropolitan area for decades. In a nutshell, Waterloo is affluent, well-educated, and safe. Waterloo is a place to invest. From 2000 to 2010, the population of Waterloo has grown over 28%. And although our residential growth has slowed with the economy, non-residential construction and infrastructure investment has increased $50 million over the last 5 years. We estimate that over $13 million was invested in the last 12 months. Major projects, as you saw earlier, were the Surgical Center, 2 assisted living centers, Dairy Queen, and a chiropractic center. One of the great attributes of the city of Waterloo is we provide all our utilities, and it means we can give great customer service. Anytime we have an electric outage, we can be there in 30 minutes, and we can also generate electricity if we lose our source of power. Also, having our own utilities has provided the city with substantial revenue. It has made us a moderately affluent city as well as a community. The city just recently bought an electric generator for $6 million. We paid cash. So what does that mean? It means the city is not relying on federal subsidies or the money that comes from the federal government to make the cities work. We don't have to worry about our budgets, and we can help in any way we can with development. Even with the slower economy, the retail sales in Waterloo have continued to grow at a rate of 3 to 5% each year. This year we plan to have retail sales of $220 million. Today I'm focusing on the Schnucks Waterloo Common development. Schnucks became part of Waterloo when they acquired National Foods in 1995. In 2005, Schnucks believed that Waterloo was worthy of a multi-million-dollar investment. They began planning what was to become Waterloo Commons. In 2007, a 55,000 square foot grocery store was opened with a 7-store strip mall. There was great hope to fill all the remaining development over the next 2 years, but then in 2008, the financial crisis hit and retail expansion slowed. But that is the past. Waterloo is once again thriving when it comes to new retail. Within a quarter mile of the development, we will see that there has been 2 almost completed commercial buildings, a plan for a new retailer, the remodel of Burger King, and there's also plans for McDonald's to rebuild their current location. Shovel-ready is a term that the government coined when they were throwing money at the economy with hope to kickstart projects to help Americans work. I will say that Waterloo Commons is the epitome of shovel-ready. Waterloo Commons has over 400,000 square feet of zoned, platted land with infrastructure ready to build on. As you can see, there are 13 lots averaging over 28,000 square feet. These lots can be combined and configured to meet the needs of most medium businesses, and especially restaurants and service facilities. Earlier this year, Dairy Queen opened a great new restaurant, and the DQ is off to a great start. I learned today that there is a plan to move forward with this space here, where they're going to take it from a blank spot to a lot. I'm not sure what that means, but I think it's promising. The Golden Triangle, as I call it. One of the things that makes this development compelling is it's located about 1,000 yards from Walmart over here. And here with Walmart, there's an Applebee's, there's Hardee's, Kentucky Fried Chicken, Taco Bell, Pizza Hut, and several very full strip mall that's completely full. So there's tremendous opportunity there. We have, between this Route 3 and Market Street, we have 28,000 cars a day go through, and they're going to be expanding Route 3 to a 5-lane road in 2014. So that will only make this development more attractive. Once the development gains momentum, the lots are going to disappear. Which lot is right for you? Lastly, if your needs are bigger than Waterloo Commons has to offer, there is an abundance of land that's undeveloped and ready to go if you need something bigger. And here's a list of contacts if you need to contact anybody. Thank you very much for listening, and thanks for coming today.